Do you know why some women become even more attractive as they age, while others fade into the background? And no, it's not about luck, genetics, body weight, wrinkles, or expensive beauty treatments. It's something far more powerful. Today, we're uncovering 8 simple traits that make older women instantly captivating. None of these require money, ladies. Just a shift in mindset and a little willpower will do the trick. And guess what? The most irresistible one is something 90% of women overlook, and it's costing them big time. Stay with me till the end. You won't want to miss this. First, let's talk about unshakable self-worth. Tell me something. How much of your life have you spent holding yourself back because of what others might think of you? How many outfits, dreams, or even opinions have you silenced just to fit in? It's high time, ladies. The world doesn't remember the ones who played it safe. And the second you stop waiting for other people's approval, you'll unlock a level of confidence that is way too appealing. Maybe you hold back from wearing that stunning dress because you think you're too old for it. Or you stop yourself from speaking up in a conversation because you fear being judged. But what if I told you the most attractive women in the world aren't the ones who follow the rules? In fact, they're the ones who own their presence unapologetically. The harsh truth is that every time you shrink yourself to fit someone else's expectations, you dull your own magnetism. Because the women who turn heads and command attention are those who have decided that they don't need external validation to feel worthy. Remember Iris Apfel? She was mostly seen in oversized glasses and loud, colorful outfits. Did she care about others' perceptions? Absolutely not. She did this because it made her happy. The result? We got to see a true style legend smashing conventional norms at 100+ years old. Now, are you ready for a challenge? Do one thing today that is 100% for you. Wear that lipstick, speak your mind, take yourself out to dinner, or do anything else that your heart desires. Because the moment you stop seeking validation and start owning your power, that's the moment you become truly irresistible. Finding this video helpful? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to keep getting more actionable tips to staying confident and classy. Your support means the world to me. Moving to the second rule, mastering the art of selective energy. I'll admit, I used to be a chronic over-explainer. I felt like I had to justify every decision I made. Why I didn't text back immediately, why I changed careers, why I chose to stay single. One day, I decided, no more. I started practicing selective energy. And guess what? People started treating me differently. They respected me more. They saw me as someone who knew her worth. That's something truly charismatic women do as well. They don't react to every little thing. Instead, they move through life with a calm, unbothered grace. They don't waste their energy on drama, pointless arguments, or trying to prove themselves to people who don't matter. Say a coworker makes a passive-aggressive comment about your work. Instead of snapping back or over-explaining yourself, you simply smile, nod, and say, "Noted," then carry on with your day, completely unfazed. Or picture this. Someone tells you, at your age, you should dress more conservatively. Instead of justifying your fashion choices, you respond with a calm, interesting perspective, and continue wearing whatever makes you feel amazing. And what about those times when people question your personal choices? A friend might ask why you're taking a solo vacation, expecting a long explanation. But instead of defending yourself, you simply say, "This is something I've been wanting to do, and I'm excited." End of discussion. See how powerful it is when you stop engaging with negativity? When you protect your energy, you own your power. And that's what makes you instantly magnetic. So the next time someone tries to push your buttons, pause. Take a breath and ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? If it doesn't, just smile and move on. No explanation needed. Because the moment you stop letting the outside world dictate your peace, you step into a whole new level of confidence. Well, what's that one thing you'll stop reacting to from today onwards? Let me know in the comments. What I'm going to share next is way too crucial. practicing self-love and owning every inch of your body. You've lived, you've laughed, you've cried, and your body tells a story, one that deserves to be embraced. After all, it has carried you through several wonderful decades of your life. Stretch marks, wrinkles, curves, or no curves, none of these define your beauty. What truly makes you radiant is how you carry yourself. I know how society conditions women to believe they must constantly fix themselves. Anti-aging creams, weight loss trends, filters, and whatever else. Everywhere you look, there's a message that says you're not enough. But classy ladies reject that lie and choose to own themselves. Can you keep a count on the number of times you've hesitated to wear that outfit or take that picture or even step into the spotlight because you didn't feel thin enough, young enough, or perfect enough? It's time to stop apologizing for existing. The moment you decide to love yourself exactly as you are, you step into a power that no anti-aging cream, weight loss trend, or societal standard can ever give you. Show your affection to your body, ladies. Stop hiding behind expectations and wear what makes you feel amazing. Instead of picking apart your body, choose to celebrate it. Say, this body has carried me through life. It is strong, it is beautiful, and it is mine. Drop the filter, both in life and on your photos, and show up exactly as you are. Because the second you embrace yourself fully, your aura becomes way too appealing. Coming to the fourth tip, the glow of genuine joy. Think about all the moments when you could have laughed, smiled, or simply enjoyed the present. Instead, you held yourself back, maybe out of self-consciousness, or maybe because life felt heavy. But joy is not something you wait for. It's something you choose. Women who radiate joy are enchanting because they have something most people are still searching for: inner peace. You don't need, nor can anyone attain, a perfect life just to feel happiness. You don't have to fix everything before you allow yourself to smile. Something else is gonna break. But when you choose joy, even in small moments, you instantly become more attractive. Not just to others, but to yourself, which is the most important part. Am I right? For a moment, think of the most captivating women you know. Are they the ones constantly frowning and complaining? Or are they the ones who carry an inner light? Science even backs this up. Studies show that people who smile often are perceived as more attractive, trustworthy, and approachable. But beyond that, joy makes you unforgettable. Let's see how you can implement this into your daily life. Stand in front of a mirror and smile. Not a forced, fake smile, but a real one. Think of a happy memory or someone you love, or even a funny moment. Just notice how different that feels. Next, throughout your day, make conscious efforts to smile at a stranger, a coworker, or even just yourself. You'll be surprised at how many smiles you get back. Lastly, instead of focusing on what's wrong, start finding small joys in everyday life. Your morning coffee, the warmth of the sun, a great song playing in the background. It's simple. When you look for joy, you attract joy. And better yet, you feel it too. Next, I'll unveil the secret to staying intriguing by nurturing a curious mind. Simply speaking, curiosity is the key to remaining endlessly interesting. It keeps your mind sharp, your spirit youthful, and your presence electrifying. When you're genuinely interested in the world, people become genuinely interested in you. Why is this, might you ask? That's because the moment you become someone who is always learning, exploring, and evolving, you create an energy that draws people in. You stop being just another face in the crowd. You become someone people want to be around. To bring this into your life, you don't need to travel the world or master 5 languages to be intriguing. It starts with small shifts. Start with asking better questions. Instead of, "How was your day?" Try, "What was the best part of your day?" Or, "What's something interesting you've learned recently?" Do something new. Pick up a book in a genre you've never explored. Take a class or even change up your routine. New experiences keep your mind fresh and your conversations lively. Also, be open to changing your perspective. Challenge your own opinions. Listen to people with different views. Always remember that a woman who is open-minded and adaptable is far more captivating than one who is stuck in her ways. So why let the old mundane routines steal your vibrance? Let me know in the comments below what's something new you're excited to learn. I'd love to know all about it. Now, the 6th rule is about the essence of generosity of spirit. Ever thought about the kind of energy you bring into a room? Do people feel uplifted, supported, and seen in your presence? Or do you hold back, unsure if your kindness will be noticed or appreciated? Truth be told, there's something fascinating about a woman who gives without expectation. Not just polite or nice, but someone who lifts others up, shares wisdom freely, and moves through life with an open heart. And yet, paradoxically, the more she gives, the more people are drawn to her. This is the magic of generosity of spirit, and it's one of the most attractive qualities you can ever cultivate. Remember that true generosity isn't about grand gestures. It's about making others feel seen, valued, and supported. What you do or say creates a ripple effect because people will remember the way you made them feel. When you give encouragement or kindness, it stays with people long after the moment has passed. For example, if you see a younger woman at work struggling with confidence, pull her aside and tell her, "You're doing amazing. I see your hard work." That one sentence could change the trajectory of her day or even her career. Make sure to offer without keeping score. After all, real generosity is not transactional. You don't need to expect praise or anything in return. The energy you put out comes back in ways you don't always see immediately. Did I mention that one of the greatest acts of generosity is attention? In a world full of distractions, being fully present with someone is a rare gift. When someone talks to you, put your phone down, look them in the eye, listen not to reply but to understand. People will remember how you made them feel heard. Try following this and watch how your energy transforms, not just your relationships, but your own sense of fulfillment. Because at the end of the day, the most beautiful thing about you isn't what you take, it's what you give. Moving ahead, it's time to talk about the significance of maintaining the right posture. Posture is power, beauties. It's a silent force that shapes how the world sees you and, more importantly, how you see yourself. When you walk with your head held high, shoulders relaxed yet strong, and move with intention, you exude an energy that commands respect and admiration. Visualize Helen Mirren walking onto a red carpet, or Meryl Streep standing at an awards ceremony. None of them rush, hunch, or make themselves smaller. Instead, they move with grace, owning every step they take. And this is something crucial. When you carry yourself with poise, people naturally respect your presence. They listen when you speak. They perceive you as someone with authority, wisdom, and grace. From now onwards, walk, sit, and stand like a woman who knows she is worthy of being seen. Because you are. Now for the 8th life principle. Owning your story. Haven't we all, at certain points in time, downplayed our experiences, brushed off our achievements, or tried to fit into someone else's version of who we should be? That needs to stop today. A woman who owns her story is a woman who commands attention without even trying. She doesn't shrink herself to make others comfortable, nor does she erase parts of her past to fit the mold. Instead, she wears her journey like a crown, with all its victories, lessons, and even the scars that made her stronger. And that is special. Whether you've faced heartbreak, career shifts, loss, illness, trauma, or reinvention, your story is your power. The more you own it, the more resilient and inspiring you become, and people will be drawn to that strength. Oprah Winfrey is a living example of this. She could have let her past define her. Instead, she built an empire by embracing her struggles. Her authenticity is why people trust her, listen to her, and admire her. So is the case with Glennon Doyle. She didn't sugarcoat her life. Rather, she shared her raw, unfiltered truth. And guess what? Millions of women saw themselves in her and felt empowered to own their respective journeys. Don't forget that every experience, good or bad, has shaped you into the force you are today. No more playing small. No more doubting your worth. Because nobody else can tell your story the way you can. The things you've overcome, They make you powerful, so stop hiding them and share your story without shame. You're unstoppable if you let yourself be. Listen up, ladies. This isn't just another video. Take it as your wake-up call. You are not past your time. You are not too old for anything. You are standing in one of the most powerful chapters of your life. And the only thing standing between you and the woman you are meant to be, the choice to fully step into your confidence. Right now, in this very moment, choose yourself. Stop waiting for the world to tell you you're enough. You already are. So go out there and shine like the powerhouse you were always meant to be. Let me know, what's the first thing you'll start doing today? I'm looking forward to your responses in the comments below. Until next time, stay cheery, stay confident, and stay unapologetically you. See you soon in our next video on 2025 Mother of the Bride dresses. Bye, my queens. Love you all.